known for, and E2 is how we get there.
Yeah, but if you put, will be recognized for its effective leadership and relationships with other levels of government.
Well, then we'll say we'll demonstrate it. Lambton Shores will demonstrate its excellence in governance through do.
Well, I'm asking to get rid of the bottom, but again, it's gonna be a real
Yeah.
because you're gonna be able to show that through strategic actions and initiatives.
It's just an awful wordy one.
Okay, can we change that?
Yeah,
That's fine.
We'll demonstrate.
yeah, walk the talk, that's our code of conduct, right?
We'll demonstrate.
E3, Lambton Shores will create a broader and deeper understanding of municipalities' program, service, initiatives through proactive targets and effective two-way communication with its residents. That's our
How about, is it chit chat?
proactive targets.
The word is there, proactive actions, setting targets, and effective, and proactive targets.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
It should
Through
be-
proactive actions,
Yeah.
targets, and effective two-way communication with its residents.
Okay.
Measurable targets, or whatever.
Agree with that? E4, Lambton Shores will plan its development and manage its growth in preparation for the build-out of available greenfield areas.
Do we, excuse me, what exactly do you mean by that?
Proper planning for
Go where
growth.
we can, okay?
Build where it's appropriate.
And phase development
Phased.
Okay, and
as
that's where we get that.
areas fill up.
It's managing our growth in
Managing
appropriate areas.
Okay.
And our
Councillor
plan,
Russell.
right?
So you want to get everything strong.
Yeah, if we're gonna use that, then somewhere along, it has to be said in the actions and what we redevelop as well. Because we're still a first phase community, we're still developing. And if you talk to the Patties in this world, the people who've worked in, say, York Region or something, they're already on the third phase. They develop, redevelop, and they turn that down and they're putting condos up or something. We're not, well, we have one of the actions here, guys, if you look at it, it says, request to designate Plan 24, which I, once in a while call the old village. I took my aunt, 80 years old, there the other day, and she just thought it was the most wonderful thing that those old cottages were being redeveloped. And that's, so, that's redevelopment.
Yeah.
So it isn't all new green, it's that what we do, it's a quality thing, it goes back to our original. So it's not all green.
Should have taken her around midnight on a long weekend.
I never thought of that. It's Friday night in the day.
Councillor Ullman?
Well, and in the initiatives though, we're already identifying that because we're talking about it, intensification of neighborhoods and so on, so we've already
You're right.
dealt with that thing.
Well, yeah, you've dealt with it, but the difference between dealing with it in a planning sense and a land use planning documentation sense is that you've then marginalized it in your overall sense, first of all. In other words, it becomes secondary in an action sense, and in fact, for an example, if you take a village that has servicing, right, it's either gonna have servicing concerns or it doesn't have servicing concerns, but I think the provincial policy statements state very simply that you try to redevelop first instead of doing greenfield. So all I'm saying is that as an overall goal, it should say in the overall goal.
See, and I thought it did, like manage its growth in preparation for build-out. So that means you're going to look at intensification, you're going to look at other things before you build out into greenfield areas, green space.
But
That, at least that's the way I'm reading it, but,
it isn't saying.
yeah.
Are we hoping that the people in Lambton Shores will all understand this without asking a million questions? I mean, are we supposed to?
They're not going to understand that, no, I don't think.
That's what I was wondering, you're working on official plans, should something be in there referring plan, internal planning as development as reflected in its official plan or something like that explains it a little better.
That's what leading action.
Well, but the goal of an official plan, right? Official plan should have goals.
As described by the official.
Yeah.
And then.
That makes it easier to understand.
Yeah, as,
You understood it.
Because the
As-
official
as
plan is
described.
strategic in nature, is it not?
Yes.
yes, it is.
Absolutely. Right, so that should be like our chief document. It is. our
It is our.
So maybe it's,
So,
Yes.
maybe it just needs to be simplified down to in preparation for the future. And leave it at that, so we'll build out for all the greenfield areas, it just can be for
the future.
proper
Plan
planning.
its future.
Basically saying proper planning,
Yeah.
simplified.
Because the official plan
As
is-
described in our
Well,
official.
or we'll plan and.
As
manage
described in the
its growth.
official plan, yeah.
Okay, I'm on that.
No.
That is the
So
chief
what
document.
else, you know, what obstacles-
Preparation for build out as described through the updated, the official
The
plan.
official plan.
The official plan. It's still the official plan. until
Hopefully
we
it'll be a
get
different
up.
one, these one here, so.
Okay? Did I-
I
Uh,
have, I have
it's already-
stuff tomorrow.
Heritage and culture,
Because I did that a year ago.
Very nice.
municipal and community service programs, parks and facilities contribute directly to the exceptional quality of life enjoyed by Lambton Shore citizens. That's the goal.
To go.
But is that enough about heritage and culture?
Well, we had this discussion, I remember when we were going around in circles about it, and we had to go to the ban of it because there were so many things. When you start putting things in there, it gets too specific, so it has to be broad. So it's broadly fits into the definition.
If I was reading this for the first time, I would think that we had no heritage and culture here.
This is our goal,
I
final
understand that.
vision, right?
I understand that, but
But the quality of life is enjoyed by Lambton Shore citizens, and it is now, and it's just the goal is to
The
have
goal
that.
is to have it for, and for everybody.
Everything that the trail committee is doing, everything that all the other programs are putting in place, is really fulfilling.
Well, I mean, as far as heritage and culture, at least we're recognizing it.
We are, and we're not-
And
we're not putting it there.
including it as a significant goal. The other thing we have to be careful about with heritage and culture is the fact that another tier of municipal governance looks after this area. So, you know, we have to be careful that we partner appropriately to implement things that we want to do, so that we don't get ourselves in
So
financial
would that be a
trouble.
second goal then?
Well, no, because it's already hit through governance.
Counselor
It's
Russell.
important that it be identified here, it needs to stay.
Okay, in light of, since we haven't done this for a long time, and Mr. Mayor, I think you're a member of the committee, are you not? And you're exactly right, it's a county, it's responsibility right at that higher level, right? But they just did the cultural plan, which identifies that. It's an overriding plan for all the municipalities, done for all of us. It wasn't done, just done for the county. And that we can then partner and draw from it. So I'm just thinking, Lori's correct, reading that, you wonder what the heck you're talking about in terms of heritage culture. Could we re-describe it in terms of as per or reflecting upon the Lambton County Cultural and Heritage Plan, or whatever it's called?
It'd be a second goal.
Right? Pardon?
We use the first
That will,
goal.
will support the county,
Integrating with the county,
Something like that, yeah.
integrating with the county cultural plan.
Because it in itself describes all the stuff you're talking about all the way through your initiatives, because they pay you big bucks and they did a really good job. Right, Mr. Mayor?
Right. Counselor Fox.
Just a quick clarification here, just discussing with my seatmate here. We don't normally offer programs, do we, in Lambton Shores? So if this is a goal, then that is a shift, there could be a shift in our thinking that maybe we will deliver programs, so that's good, it's open-ended.
That's an action that we have to have discussions on,
Yeah.
where we're going.
So I just want to make sure we're all on the same page with that if we do leave that word programs in there, that maybe someday we will.
And that reflects all of the
Yeah.
budget.
Yeah.
Counselor McGuire.